Hey guys, Melissa here from Bricks and Loose, and welcome to part 2 of creating a YouTube banner. If you're here to create a YouTube banner and you have no clue what's going on right now, just click anywhere on the screen and it'll bring you to part 1. If you're here because you want to just find out how to make 3D fonts, you can stick around, and if you've already seen part 1, you can also stick around and have some fun. Okay, so after I recorded last episode, or last part, I made this background. I just used the line technique and I made this glow in the middle, and that's all I did. I made this all using the techniques that I showed you last episode. Now it's time to create the font or the text or the logo to go over top. So what we first need to do is find a font that you want. If you don't have any fonts installed on your computer or you want some new cool ones, I love the website dafont.com. It's dafont.com. And it's awesome. It should be in the description below. I found a font here that I like. It's called Action Comics. We're just going to download it. It's going to go up here. I already downloaded it and installed it, but that's what we need. And now we need to save and close GIMP and reopen it for the font to work. So let's close it, let it all close, and then open it up again. Okay, so GIMP is loaded up. We're not actually going to open our banner or the background we just made. We're going to create a new file and make the font on there and then import it into our background. It'll make sense in a second. So here's our new layer. It doesn't really matter the size. I just make it the default size. We can press the trash can to get rid of the background over here because we don't want a background, because we don't want a big white square in the middle of our background. So I created the text button over here. We're going to write what your channel name is, Dr. Nintendo. This isn't my channel name, of course, it's someone else's. We're going to go and find our font that we downloaded and just press on it, and there we go. Let's make it like 300 or something, I don't know. That's a little big, isn't it? Okay, 100. Dr. Nintendo. Let's go like that. Okay, so I've got my font here. I do want to make this background a little longer and less tall. So we're gonna go to image, canvas size, the height, I'm just gonna shrink to like 200, and the width I'm gonna shrink to like 1,000. Just for now, resize. So there we go. Now we can create the font to more like 300. Maybe 300 is still too big. I like my crazy numbers. Okay, and then we'll just bring it out like this. Maybe 160. Come on, font. There we go. Okay. There we go. It looks good. That's the perfect size we want it. You'll have to play around with it like I just did. Okay, so first, if we just want a simple outline font, we're going to select it, press white, and let's say we want a black outline around the words. You could, there's different ways you can do this. You could select your layers. Let me get rid of this. And duplicate it. Make one, select on one of them, make it black, and then move it slightly to the side and see how that's kind of like 3D text like that. So that's one way just to do a 3D cool text. See how it's background? And that's really cool. I really do like that look. And then this is the white, so you can move it like that. Or, let's just delete that, the black. Or what you do is, let's shrink this a little bit. You click on the layers, right click, alpha to selection. So we're gonna select everything in there, as you can see. Then we're gonna go to select, grow, and let's grow it by 7 pixels. So now you can see it's bigger than the letters. Then we're going to create a new layer, get our fill bucket, change it to black, fill it in. Then we're going to grab this layer, drop it underneath Dr. Nintendo, and you have Dr. Nintendo with a really cool outline. So if you want the outline to be smaller, you can just undo, and undo, and undo. So now it's back around the letters, the selection, and you can select grow and maybe only do 4. Make it grow 4. You get a new layer, fill it with black, drop the layer down, and you've got a cool outline. Now that's really cool, and I think I might use this for my layer, my background. I think I might, maybe not. We'll just save it and try it out. So just to simplify things, I like grabbing the top layer, merge down, and now they're the same layer. You can move them around. To deselect this, you just do Command Shift A, and now I think it's all ready to import into our background. Okay, so we got this and it's all ready to go. So first, let's just save it. You can save as whatever you want on your desktop. I already did, so I'm just going to replace it. And then we're going to export it to put onto our the background. So we're just going to go File, Export, name it whatever you want, put it on your desktop, and make sure it's a PNG. If it's JPEG, it won't save the transparent background, so make sure it's PNG. Export onto background, replace, it's already there, export, and close, because that is saved so we can always reload it. So now we have the background open, and Dr. Nintendo PNG, it's on our desktop. We're just going to drag it on. There we go. What we can do is this button here. So this is the rotate button, and beside it, I just found out, thanks to Nicholas Blocko, selected it, and I'm going to drag it bigger. Let's lock it in place. And put it there. Scale. So now it's nice and big, and we got some cool words. Okay, so one quick thing is, how do we know this is in the right spot? We're going to go back up here and show this all. So now we can fit Dr. Nintendo perfectly. It's a bit big, so we're going to scale it down about that big, I'd say. Dr. Nintendo, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, cool. And now that it's perfectly in this nice spot, we can hide this, and there are our words. Okay, so I kind of showed you how to make 3D words and words with an outline and how to import them. With the last few minutes, I'm just going to show you how to play around with text and add some gradient effects and all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to save this for now. We're just going to save it. And in the next episode, we're going to go into Blender and animate your Minecraft dude in a certain position, take a picture, and put it on. We're going to do that next episode, so we're just going to close that. Load up Doctor in your words again, and I'm just going to show you some tips and tricks and just play around with it for a while. Okay, so as you can see, we got some cool text in front of us. We're going to quickly create an outline by right-clicking Alpha to Selection, Select, Grow. Let's grow it maybe, let's grow it like 5. We're going to get a new layer, fill with black, and put it behind. So now we got some cool text with a black outline. To deselect it, just go to Command-Shift-A. Okay, so we don't want to merge it this time because we want the background, the outline to stay black and only make the inside change color. So of course you could always just change color. Come on, why can't I do it? There we go. We can always, if we select cool text, we can always, fill it in with red. You could maybe do it every other color and make it tacky. It doesn't really matter. Some other cool things you can do. I mean, this is it's cool, but it's boring. So what you can do is you can press on this gradient button. At least I called the gradient button. I don't know what it's supposed to be called. Let's see what it's supposed to be called. Blend. It's called the blend tool. Okay, whatever. And if we press here, this tool option should pop up. And if we press here, there's different effects that you can have. So let's just play around with this for a little bit. Let's do Abstract 2. Okay, so now we've got this. And if we press here, hold your left click down and drag it to here, and let it load, it does this. What? Because this whole layer was selected. See how it's all selected? Let's do Command Z to undo. Let's do Alpha to Selection. So now it's only going to do it in here. Only what's selected. It's only going to change what's selected. And see how we got some cool rainbow text? So memorize how it looks. See how it looks? It's red and that. If we do it like this, see how it's that way? So this does make a difference. You can do it like this and just play. See how cool that looks? Cool. Let's see some other ones. You can get, there's tons of different looks. You can get flares. Let's get a flare there. Ooh, cool. What else is there? I'm sorry for making corny jokes. Rounded edge. I like this. This is like a cool metal look. See? Cool. And I'm sorry, I keep using the word cool. I'm sorry. As you can see, you can see through here. You can still see the past rainbow, and that makes it awesome too. Of course, there's an opacity here. So if we do it again, it's all like that. It's no color. Command-Shift-A to deselect so you can see how it really looks. There is this color here because of the background, and that is complicated. So let's undo it a bit and try maybe one more thing. There's wood too. Let's try some wood. See, I mean, there's so much to do, so much to try. It's awesome. So I suggest you guys check this out. I really do love this tool. I mean, I could go on about this forever, but yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I showed you how to get some cool text. Before I end, there's one more thing I want to show you. This button here. If you press on that and then select here, you can lie your text down by dragging these down and transform. And let's get rid of this background layer and see how it's lying down. So you can do that too. And there's like a rotate one where you can rotate it. Cool text, okay? So that's just stuff you can play around with and rotate and make it lie down and make bigger and smaller and all that fun stuff. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give a thumbs up if it helped you in any way. If you have any questions, you can also leave them in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next episode, and check back later, or just look on the sidebar on your right and see if the next episode is out already. Don't forget to subscribe, as I said before, because it really does help me out, and have an awesome day. See you guys later. Bye!